Hey there fellow YouTubers, Max here, and welcome to another edition of XX Vlogs of Max. Today on XX Vlogs of Max, I thought I'd do something different than my usual vlog for these vlogs. And what I mean by something different is I thought I'd do a 99 question tag. And this was a tag I came across while watching the videos of an awesome YouTube family by the name of Love, Live, and Play. They recently started a channel on YouTube. I think they started it about a month ago. They have about 22 videos on their page. They might have 23 on their page by the time I post this. They might not though. But if you have the chance, a link will be in the description of this video. Totally go check them out. They got a lot of interesting videos on their page, and they're a fun-loving family and they get along great together. And I've pretty much watched every single one of their videos that they've done so far, and I really enjoyed them. So like I always say, go check these guys out. I wouldn't be promoting them if I didn't think they had an interesting, awesome page. So yeah, go check them out. Like I said, link will be in the description of this video. So yeah, without further ado, I thought I'd get the 99 question tag underway. But before I do that, I'd just like to say that if anyone wonders why I'm kind of looking to my side, it's mainly because I got the questions set up beside me. So I might be looking to my side a lot to read the questions. So that's why I'm looking to my side. And also, since I can only film 25-minute videos with this camera, I'll probably have to stop this video before 25 minutes happen. So if I do, I'll stop it and restart it, and I'll continue with wherever I left off. But anyway, that being said, time to get underway with the 99 question tag. Question number 1. Do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Well, with me, I don't have any closet doors on my closet at the moment, but if I did have closet doors, I would sleep with them open or closed, because I'm not one of those people that has to have their doors open or has to have them closed before they can sleep. Even if I had closet doors, I wouldn't care whether they were open or closed, to be honest. So yeah. Question number 2. Do you take the shampoos and conditioner bottles from the hotels? And yes, I do take the shampoo and conditioner bottles from the hotels, because I feel if you paid to stay in the hotel, you should be able to take those as freebies when you go to leave. Question number 3. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? I always sleep with my sheets tucked out, mainly because I'm one of those people, I can't sleep with the sheets tucked in, and if I do, I'll just end up untucking them as I'm sleeping. Question number 4. Have you ever stolen a street sign before? Well, that's kind of a tricky question to answer, because it depends what you mean by street sign. If you mean like street sign, like the sign on like a street corner that tells the name of the street, then no, I haven't stolen a street sign. But if you mean like a poster on the street that has been up since past the date it was for, then yeah, sometimes I take those, because I figure once the date's passed, if there's still a poster up on a wall or a bulletin board and nobody's taken it down, I sometimes take it down to collect them, and I have a little collection of them. But yeah. 5. Do you like to use post-it notes? Absolutely. I feel like they can be come in pretty handy when you need to write something down quick, so I definitely use them. Number 6. Do you cut out coupons but never use them? Honestly, yes, I do this. I do this quite frequently, actually. There will be times when I will cut out coupons with every intention of using them, mostly for Burger King or McDonald's, and I'll cut them out and then I just won't end up using them. Not because I don't want to, but because I just forget to use them, I guess. Number 7. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? I think this answer is pretty much simple. I'd rather be attacked by a swarm of bees, mainly because of the fact that unless you're like a kung fu master and stuff and you can pretty much take out the bear with the greatest of ease, I'd rather be have to take on a swarm of bees, because even though you get stung a lot, there's more of a chance of you actually surviving than if you get attacked by a bear. Because if you get attacked by a bear, you're pretty much screwed. There's pretty much very little chance you're going to survive. But if you get stung by bees, there's a good chance you're going to survive, and you'll have a lot of bee stings. Well, unless you're allergic to bees, but I apparently am not. And the funny thing about bees is my mom and my nephew and my sister, they're all terrified of bees, but I've never been afraid of bees. Whenever I see one, I crush it, even if I'm the one who usually goes and crushes it, when most people would be afraid to try and crush it, because I'm not afraid of getting stung by a bee. And yeah, I hope that's a good enough answer for that one. 8. Do you have freckles? Not currently. I used to have freckles when I was younger. Being a redhead and a ginger, freckles kind of come with the territory, so I did have freckles when I was younger, but I don't anymore. So yeah. Question number 9. Do you always smile for pictures? Answer to this is no, I don't always smile for pictures. Reason for this is I find that when I smile, cameras seem to hate me a lot of the time. Like, I will smile and it will come out looking either really weird or really awkward. So I'm not much for smiling, and there's only ever been 2 pics taken of me that turned out really good of me smiling, and all the rest of them just look awkward and weird whenever I try to smile, so I don't smile that much in pictures. Number 10, what is your biggest pet peeve? I'd have to say that I'm like a really nice guy, and a lot of people take advantage of the fact that I'm such a nice guy and get me to do stuff for them that they themselves could easily do. And well, it's not much of a pet peeve anymore. It used to be one of my pet peeves. For a current pet peeve, I'd have to say when it comes to making a vlog, I will pretty much film the vlog, and if I mess up even once, I will stop it and have to start it over, because I try to do these vlogs, and if I mess up, a lot of the time I will start over. And sometimes if I keep messing up and I don't want to start over, eventually I'll just keep going and I'll just apologize for the mistakes I make instead of having to start over. But yeah, that's one of my pet peeves. I have trouble making a vlog on the first try. It usually takes me 20 or 30 tries to do most of my vlogs, except for when I'm around other people. Surprisingly enough, I'm not nervous when I do vlogs around other people, and when I'm around people I know, but when I'm alone, I'm nervous for some reason, don't know why. But anyway, question number 11. Do you count your steps when you walk? No, I do not. I think that's kind of weird if anyone does do that. No offense to the people who do count their steps when they walk, but me personally, I think that's kind of weird to count your steps when you walk, and I don't do it, so yeah. 12. Have you ever peed in the woods? Yes, plenty of times. Being a guy, that's one of the great things about being a guy, is the fact that you can pee standing up. So yeah, and girls, they could pee standing up, but it's kind of awkward for them, and it's just, that's the cool thing about being a guy. We can pee standing up, and I have peed in the woods plenty of times. What about question number 13? What about pooped in the woods? I have never pooped in the woods at all. I'm one of those people where I don't like to poop outside, and I don't even like to poop in the porta potty, because I find porta potties disgusting. You don't know who's been in there, what kind of germs they've left behind. So I'm not, whenever I have to go for a poop, I usually hold it in and wait until I'm at an actual washroom before I go, because I just don't feel comfortable pooping outdoors. Question number 14. Do you ever dance even when there's no music playing? No, I do not dance when there's no music playing. Usually I only dance when there is music playing. So, but thing with me is I'll sing when there's no songs playing. Like, there'll be times when a song will pop into my head and I'll randomly sing it to myself, or I'll lip sync it to myself. I've actually had this happen to me a couple of times when I'm in the library and I'm online. I'll be listening to a song on my computer and I'll start lip syncing to it. And sometimes I get some weird looks from people when they see me lip syncing to a song. And I kind of have a little chuckle over that whenever it happens. But yeah. Number 15, do you chew your pens and pencils? I used to do this a lot. I don't do it anymore, but I used to chew on my pens and pencils when I was in high school. It's kind of like a bad habit I had when I was in high school, but yeah. Question number 16, how many people have you slept with this week? Easily enough, that is 0. Goose egg. And basically, I'm not gonna lie, I am still a virgin, which I know is pretty pathetic because, yeah, I am 27 now, and I don't like the fact that I'm a virgin. I honestly wish I wasn't a virgin, because every person I know pretty much has lost their virginity, and I'm pretty much the only one out of my group of friends that hasn't lost their virginity, I feel like. Well, I guess I can't really say I'm the only one. Like, there's a couple of friends of mine that I'm sure haven't lost their virginity. But me, I haven't lost it, and I'd like to lose it. It's not that I don't want to lose my virginity, but unlike the typical guy, I want to find someone that I love, care about, and attracted to lose it to. I just don't want to lose it to any random person or a prostitute or anything like that. So yeah, I'm hoping that not too many more years go by before I lose my virginity, because I'd like to lose it before I become the age of 30, because that would really be pathetic if I was a 30-year-old virgin. But yeah, short and sweet version of it, I'm a virgin. 17, what size is your bed? My bed's a double-sized bed, so that one was pretty easy. 18, what is your song of the week? My song of the week is a country song by the name of Sold, the Grundy County Auction Incident by John Michael Montgomery. The name of the song will be at the bottom of this video if I can fit it. But yeah, if you've never heard of the Sold, the Grundy County Auction song Incident by, I kind of messed that up before. Sold, the Grundy County Auction Incident song by John Michael Montgomery. Go check it out. It's a really good song. It's really catchy. It's kind of hard to sing because it's kind of fast paced, but it's a really great country song if you're into country songs. 19, is it okay for guys to wear pink? Yes, I think it's okay for guys to wear pink. But me personally, I would never wear it. Not because, well, I would never wear it because I'm one of those people that considers pink more of a girl color than a guy color. No offense to any guys out there that wear pink. I'm just one of those guys that thinks it's more of a girl color than a guy color. But anyway, question number 20. Do you still watch cartoons? Yes, I still watch cartoons. I watch South Park, and I watch a lot of other cartoons. Family Guy, The Simpsons. Love those cartoons. So yeah, I definitely still watch cartoons. Question 21. What's your least favorite movie? Actually, to be honest, I don't think I can really think of a least favorite movie, because I honestly don't think I have a least favorite movie, or if I do, I just can't think of it at the moment. So yeah, sorry I couldn't answer that one, everybody. Question number 22. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? Honestly, if I had hidden treasure, I wouldn't bury it at all, unless I was being hunted by pirates and I needed to bury it. And if that was the case, I would find a place where no one would ever think to look for my buried treasure. Or some place where it would be hard to get to, like inside a waterfall or something like that. That was like filled with spiders and crocodiles and stuff. So yeah. Question number 23. What do you drink with dinner? Me, I usually drink Coke, Pepsi, orange juice, or on the rare occasion that I have it, Mike's Hard Lemonade, which I love Mike's Hard Lemonade. It's so great to drink and tastes really good. What do you dip a chicken McNugget in? I haven't had a chicken McNugget in a long time, to be honest, but when I used to get them, I always dip them in barbecue sauce. It's pretty much the only kind of sauce I like a chicken McNugget in. So yeah, that's what I dip them in. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, I was just switching to the other page. But anyway, what is your favorite food? Question number 25. Yeah. Question number 25. What is your favorite food? I know I repeated myself there. I apologize for that. My favorite food is spaghetti. It pretty much goes in order. My ultimate favorite food is spaghetti. The shoestring kind, not the other kind, because I think it's only truly spaghetti if it's the shoestring noodles. I don't like the other kind of noodles in spaghetti. But spaghetti, that is my ultimate favorite food. Then my next favorite food is Chinese food. I love Chinese food. My third favorite food is the steak and cheese sub from Subway. And my fourth favorite food is BBQ steak, or any kind of meat on the barbecue, because meat always tastes good on the barbecue. What movies could you watch over and over and still love? Question number 26. There's a lot of movies I could watch over and still love, but I'll just mention a few. Billy Madison, love that movie. It's really funny. I love that scene where Adam Sandler does that song with the hot teacher. I always love singing along to that song. All the Back to the Future movies, I could watch them over and over and never get tired of them, and still love them. In fact, I've watched Back to the Future Part 2 so many times, I pretty much know all the crucial scenes word for word, and I can pretty much say them word for word. And yeah, Night at the Roxbury is another one. Little Rascals. If you haven't seen the Little Rascals movie, totally go check it out. I know I promoted it in my last XX vlog, but you should totally go check it out. It's one of the best family movies that you could ever watch, and it's a great movie for the kids and stuff like that. Night at the Roxbury. Let's see, is there anything else? That's all I can think of right now. Oh yeah, the Lord of the Rings movies and the Star Wars movies, I think I could watch over and over and still love. So yeah. Question number 27. Last person you kissed or kissed you? Honestly, I can't remember the last person I kissed or who kissed me, so I'm just gonna have to say that I don't have an answer for that question. Sorry, everybody. Question number 28. Were you ever a boy Girl Scout? Yes, I was a Boy Scout when I was younger. I really enjoyed it, especially the camping trips and making s'mores around the bonfire. Always loved bonfires. And yeah, 29. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? Honestly, I wouldn't strip or pose nude in a magazine, mainly because I don't consider myself that good looking, and the people who strip or pose nude in magazines pretty much, I feel, have to be really good looking to do something like that, because if they're not really good looking, people will not want to see that person strip or get nude. So yeah. 30. When was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? I'd probably have to say for that one a few months ago. I wrote my pen pal Harley a letter on paper, which was the first for me, because most of the time I usually write out my letters to her on my laptop or my other computer that I have at home, and I send them to her that way after they're all printed out. But a few months ago I wrote her out a letter by hand and I sent it to her. So yeah. 31. Can you change the oil on a car? Honestly, don't know how to do that. 32. Ever gotten a speeding ticket? Honestly, I've never gotten a speeding ticket because I don't drive and I don't have my driver's license. 33. Ever ran out of gas? Like I said before, don't drive, don't have a driver's license, but I have been in cars of people who do drive that have ran out of gas, so I guess that could kind of count for that. 34, favorite kind of sandwich. Well, I'm pretty sure subs count, so if subs count, I'd have to say the steak and cheese sub from Subway. I actually love their steak and cheese sub. It's so good, so tasty and delicious, and I always look forward to having one. It's always a treat when I have the money to get one, and they're just so good, the steak and cheese sub. I usually have mine with onion, green pepper, and mustard, go on with the steak and cheese, and it's so good. 35, best thing to eat for breakfast. I'd have to say that's pretty much a tie between pancakes or French toast. I love both pancakes or French toast. I don't get to have them much, but whenever I do, they're a real treat to have, and I've always been a fan of pancakes and toast, and I love eating them for breakfast. 36. What is your usual bedtime? Well, this kind of varies. Sometimes I go to bed at 11 or 11:30, but sometimes I stay up till like 1 or 2 in the morning. So yeah, it's kind of never the same kind of bedtime most times. Question number 37. Are you lazy? I don't like to think I'm lazy. Sometimes I can be a little lazy, but most of the time I'm not lazy. So yeah, I don't consider myself all that lazy of a person. Question number 38. When you were a kid, what did you dress up as for Halloween? I dressed up as the Red Ranger, Power Ranger. I dressed up as Raphael, I think, of the Ninja Turtles. Let's see, who else did I dress up as? I dressed up as Batman, and yeah, that's pretty much the only things I can think of what I dressed up as. 39. What is your Chinese astrological sign? From what I can remember, I'm pretty sure it's an ox. I could be wrong. I'm a 1985 baby, and I'm pretty sure 1985 was year of the ox, but I could be wrong on that. So yeah, if I am, I apologize. 40. How many languages can you speak? 0. I can speak 0 languages. But I wish I could speak Spanish, because I've always thought that was a cool language. 41. Do you have any magazine subscriptions? Nope, not anymore. I used to have a magazine subscription to a magazine called Nintendo Power, but I don't have a magazine to that anymore, so yeah. 42. Which are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs? Legos, I honestly think, are better because you can make more creative stuff with Legos than you can with Lincoln Logs. And plus, Lincoln Logs, no offense to any kids out there, but I think Lincoln Logs are more for little kids than Legos are, because to build the really awesome stuff, you gotta be really handy and really creative and stuff like that. And it's almost up to 25 minutes, so I'm going to stop the video right here, and I'll be back in a minute to continue with the 99 question vlog from where I left off. Anyway, back in a minute. Welcome back, everybody. When I left off the 99 question vlog before, a minute ago, I was at question number 42, and I was basically talking about which I like better, Legos or Lincoln Logs. And as I was saying, I like Legos better, because I think you can do more creative things with Legos and stuff like that. And Lincoln Logs are, no offense to anyone out there, but I feel like they're more for little kids. Like, you don't see many adults playing with Lincoln Logs. At least I don't think there's many adults that play with them. And yeah, so I'm going to go on to question number 43. And question number 43 is, are you stubborn? I can be stubborn. I have to say it depends on the situation. Like, if I'm in a mood where I think something's right, sometimes I will be stubborn. And even if people tell me that I'm wrong, I will still think I'm right. And I will argue the point that I am right, even if I'm wrong. So I guess you could call that kind of stubbornness. And yeah, don't know how else to explain it. So I think I can be stubborn on occasion, to be honest. But yeah. Question number 44. Who is better, Leno or Letterman? This question is so easy for me because I've seen both Jay Leno and David Letterman on TV. And Jay Leno is by far way better than Letterman. And the reason I say this is because all of Jay Leno's skits, always funny to watch. All of the things, the comedy routines he does are always funny. And with David Letterman, he does some funny skits too, don't get me wrong. Or skits, I guess I should say. Sorry, I kind of said that wrong. But he does some funny skits too, and his comedy routine is kind of funny, but he's not nearly as funny as Jay Leno. Jay Leno is like one of the funniest late night talk show hosts they have out there, and one of the funniest comedians out there. So I'd have to go with Jay Leno on that one, because he's way funnier than David Letterman. Sorry to all the David Letterman fans out there I offend by saying that, but it's true. Leno is just funnier than David Letterman. 45. Ever watch soap operas? Yes, I have. I know it's not a typical thing for a guy to watch a soap opera, but I have watched soap operas. I used to be really into a show called Passions when it was on normal cable. I used to watch it religiously. I was a huge fan of it. It had really interesting characters and love triangles and stuff like that went on. And it had this witch named Tabitha, and she had this little assistant or little doll she made called Timmy that she brought to life, and I always liked it when Timmy was alive on the show and stuff like that. And it was sad because at one point of the show they had to take Timmy off of the show because the person who plays him, the person who plays him unfortunately died in real life, which was very sad because he was an amazing actor. And yeah, it was sad when Timmy wasn't on the show anymore, but it was still really good, and I still miss watching it on TV. I used to watch One Life to Live and All My Children the odd time with my dad, and those soaps were pretty good. So yeah, I have watched soap operas. I know a lot of you guys are saying, why would you watch soap operas, Max? Those are for girls. And honestly, I don't think enough guys really give the chance to give some soap operas a chance. Because I know some soap operas are really corny and it would be hard for guys to like those ones, but some soap operas are actually really good. So to all you guys out there, I think you should give some soap operas a chance. You might be surprised and find yourself liking them. 46. Are you afraid of heights? Simple answer for this, no, I'm not afraid of heights. I'm afraid of falling from high places, but I'm not afraid of heights. And I know some of you out there are probably going to say, being afraid of falling from high places, that's the same as being afraid of heights. And honestly, I think they're two separate things. I don't think it's the same thing. Because I love being up high and being in high places, but I just have this fear of falling off of high places, and it's probably why I also have a fear of roller coasters, which I'm one day hoping to conquer, because I'm always afraid of... I think the main reason I'm afraid of going on roller coasters is because I'm afraid of falling out of them or something happening to me falling out of them and basically plunging to my death and being a bloody splat on the ground. So yeah, I'm hoping to overcome my fear of roller coasters. And honestly, I don't have a fear of heights. I have a fear of falling from high places. I think they're two very different things. Some people will say that they're the same thing, that a fear of heights is the same as a fear of falling from high places, but I think they're two different things. So yeah, let me know what you think if you want to, or if not, it's okay. Do you sin in the car? Yes. Whenever I've been in a car, if a song comes on the radio that I like, I will sing along to it, and I won't care if people make fun of me for doing so. Do you sin in the shower? Yeah, I do sin in the shower. I don't think there's anything wrong with sinning in the shower, and I enjoy sinning in the shower. Do you dance in the shower? Never mind, 49 wasn't do you dance in the shower, it was do you dance in the car. Sometimes if I'm listening to a song and I'm in the mood to dance, I'll dance in a car. So yeah, I sometimes dance in a car. Just give me a minute, I'm just switching the page to the other questions. Question, let's see. I'm just making sure I'm at the right question. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 50. Ever used a gun? Depends on what you mean. If you mean a real gun, then no, I've never used a gun. But if you mean like a toy gun, then yes, I have used plenty of toy guns. So basically that question is kind of open to interpretation. So basically for that question, if the question is basically asking me, have I ever used a real gun? The answer is no, although I'd love to learn how to use a real gun, be able to go to shooting ranges and use a real gun. But I've never actually used one. But I have played with toy guns, so if it's referring to toy guns, then yes for that answer. 51. Last time you got your portrait taken by a photographer? Let's see. It probably... Honestly... I can't remember. Well, I honestly can't remember. I wish I could. I'm sorry for not remembering. But yeah. Question number 52. Do you think musicals are cheesy? Honestly, I think it depends on the musical. Like, the musical they did on the Todd in the Book of Pure Evil, that was totally awesome. It wasn't cheesy at all, and it was one of the best musicals I've seen on a show. The musical they did on Todd in the Book of Pure Evil. And even though a lot of people aren't fans of this one series, I've always enjoyed the songs on the High School Musical movies. Well, at least most of them anyway. It's why I've got pretty much all the High School Musical soundtracks except for the first one. And yeah. And then there's, of course, Glee, which I don't watch because I think it's a ripoff of High School Musical, even though people are going to tell me it's not a ripoff of High School Musical. But, yeah, I think it depends solely on the musical, whether they're cheesy or whether they're not cheesy. So, yeah. 53. Is Christmas stressful? I think Christmas can be stressful if you leave your gifts till you're shopping till the last minute and then shop, but as long as you get your shopping done early, it's not all that stressful, and I always usually get my shopping done early, so yeah. 54. Ever eat a pierogi? Don't think I have, to be honest. 55. Favorite type of fruit pie? I'd have to go with cherry. I absolutely love cherry. It's such a good pie. I know some people don't like cherry pie, but it's so good. And whenever I eat a cherry pie, I always think of that Sweet Cherry Pie song. I'm sure a lot of you know it, but anyway, moving on. 56. Occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid. I wanted to be a lot of things when I was a kid. I want to be either a rock star, I want to be a musician. Well, actually, a rock star is a musician, so I guess I could count that as both. Well, unless you're a singer, but you're still a musician then, kind of. Let's see, a rock star, an actor. I actually want to be a vampire too, in a way, when I was a kid. I always liked the whole thought of immortality and stuff like that. Even though vampires apparently aren't real, though I believe that they are real. 57. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, I believe in ghosts. I believe in anything supernatural, pretty much. I believe in the existence of werewolves and vampires. As crazy as it may seem, I believe that somewhere in the world there is actual werewolves and vampires. I believe in ghosts. I even believe in aliens. Pretty much anything supernatural, I pretty much believe in, so I'm a big believer in that stuff. 58. Ever have a deja vu feeling? I've had plenty of deja vu feelings. There are times when I'll be doing stuff and I'll feel like I've already done it, even though I haven't. And it'll be weird going through a day like that and you're feeling like you've already done something, even though you haven't really done it. And it kind of makes you feel like you're reliving a day over again. Kind of like True Davies on True Calling, if you guys have ever seen that show. Awesome show, by the way, if you have seen it. But yeah, I have had quite a few deja vu feelings. Anyway, 59, take a vitamin daily. Nope, I don't anymore. 6, wear slippers. I used to, but I don't wear slippers anymore because I don't have any. 61, wear a bathrobe. Yes, I do, but only after I've first gotten out of the bath until I dry off, or the shower. 62, what do you wear to bed? Usually I wear my jogging pants, which I'm wearing right now, even though you can't see them. And I usually go shirtless, so it's usually me wearing my jogging pants shirtless, and that's how I pretty much go to bed. 63, first concert. The first concert I ever seen, I'd have to say, was an XM&Y concert a few years ago on Canada Day. It was basically the concert that made me a huge fan of XM&Y. And by the way, if you don't know who XM&Y is, go try to find them online. They have really awesome music. My good friend Jake Hamilton was the drummer for them, and they totally have really awesome music. They're not around anymore, unfortunately, because the group broke up, but when they were together, they was really awesome. I even had a fan club for them that I made, and I was the president of that fan club, and one of my friends was the vice president for it. And yeah, they're a really good band, so if you can find them online, I totally suggest you check them out. 64, Walmart, Target, or Kmart? Well, this question's pretty simple, because living in Canada, we don't have a Target, which kind of sucks, because it looks like it'd be a pretty awesome store to shop at. Kmart, we used to have in Canada, and I used to be a fan of this, but we don't have them in Canada anymore because they became strictly a US store after a while. And yeah, so I'd have to go with Walmart. I shop there a lot. They have a lot of great deals, and I love going to Walmart because most of the DVDs that come out, Walmart's usually the first one to have them. 65, Nike or Adidas? Nike. No offense to Adidas, but I've always thought Nike had better clothing and shoes than Adidas. 66, Cheetos or Fritos? Don't really like either, but if I had to choose, I'd have to go with Cheetos. 67, peanuts or sunflower seeds? Definitely peanuts. I've tried sunflower seeds and I don't really like them. 68, ever heard of the group Tresbian? Haven't heard of them, don't know who they are. 69, ever take dance lessons? I've never taken dance lessons, but I have thought of taking dance lessons before. I think it would be pretty cool to learn how to dance, especially hip-hop. 70, is there a profession you picture your future spouse doing? Actually, there's quite a few professions I'd love it if my future spouse was a part of them. If she's an actress, a singer, or an actress, a singer, an artist, or an amazing photographer, or if she was a drummer. Because I have a thing for girls who are not only really beautiful, but really amazing drummers. I know a girl by the name of Ellie B. Her last name's not B. It's a name I don't know how to pronounce, that's why I'm referring to her as Ellie B. But she's one of the most amazing drummers I've ever seen in my life. And she's totally hot and totally sexy, and I've always had a thing for hot, good-looking girls who are drummers, because it's always nice to see a hot, good-looking girl who can play the drums, and I consider that a turn-on for me. Some people wouldn't, but I do. So yeah, for that question I have to say I'd love it if my future spouse was either an actress, a singer, a drummer, an artist, or a photographer. Question 71, can you curl your tongue? Nope, can't do it. Wish I could though, because I think that's pretty cool and people can do that. 72, ever won a spelling bee? No, not that I can remember, to be honest. 73, have you ever cried because you were so happy? Honestly, yes. I can't remember when the last time I cried was because I was so happy, but I have cried because of being so happy before. I just can't remember when. 74, own any record albums? No, I don't own any record albums, but my dad does. So yeah, I don't own any, but he definitely does. Almost done with the questions, folks. Sorry if this is a little bit boring, but yeah. Hope my camera power doesn't run out on me before I'm done. Anyway, 75, own a record player. Yes, I do own a record player, but, well, I kind of do. It's my dad's and mine. My mom gave it to us both. So I kind of own a record player, but not really. 76, regularly burn incense. Honestly, I don't burn incense. I do like them, but I've never bought incense and burned them. 77, ever been in love? I've been in love like about 5 or 6 times before. Okay, 5 or 6 times, pretty much going overboard. I've been in true love about 3 or 4 times, and every time I've got my heart broken. So yes, I have been in love. 78. Who would you like to see in concert? Honestly, there's a lot of artists out there I'd love to see in concert. I'd love to see Carrie Underwood in concert because I think she's amazing. She's totally hot, totally sexy, and she's got one of the most amazing voices in country music. Taylor Swift, I'd love to see in concert. Katy Perry, Kelly Clarkson, let's see, One More Girl, Britt and Carly McKillip, or I don't know how you pronounce their last name, but One More Girl. I'd totally love to see them in concert and meet them because they make totally awesome country music too. And Brad Paisley, let's see, is there anybody else I can think of? Nope, nobody else I can think of for that question. 79, what was the last concert you saw? The last concert I saw was it was a concert in Barrie, Ontario, the New Year's Eve countdown concert. Really good concert. I can't remember some of the bands that were at that concert, but I did film most of the concert in a previous vlog, so go check that out if you want to see that concert or what I filmed of it in that vlog. So yeah. 80, hot tea or cold tea? Hot tea. Tea is one of those things that I don't think tastes right cold. Anyway, 81, tea or coffee? Definitely tea. I've never been a coffee drinker. I've tried coffee and I didn't like it, so I'm not a coffee drinker. 82, sugar or snickerdoodles? Honestly, don't know what snickerdoodles are, so I'm gonna have to go with sugar. 83, can you swim well? Yes, I can swim well. I can swim very well, actually. 84, can you hold your breath without holding your nose? Oh no, let's see. I guess I can, kind of. Anyway, 83, 85, are you patient? Yes, I can be very patient. Unless I have to wait somewhere for a long time, then I can kind of get impatient. But yeah, 86, DJ or band at a wedding? Honestly, with this question, I have to go for DJ. Reason for that is because if you have a band at the wedding and the band ends up totally being horrible and their music is just not good at all, you're pretty much stuck with them for the entire night. Whereas if you have a DJ and he plays music that you don't like, you can just tell him to play different music and he'll play different music. And plus you can have songs by a variety of different bands at a wedding with a DJ, whereas with a band you're stuck with them doing a particular type of songs from a particular genre. And yeah, so DJ pretty much because of the variety, and because if they play songs that you don't like, you can just tell them to play songs that you do like. Ever won a contest? Question number 87, yes. 88, ever had plastic surgery? No, and I have no interest in having plastic surgery. 89, which are better, black or green olives? Black olives, although the only thing I ever have them on is a deluxe pizza, the Delicio deluxe pizza. I don't eat them normally because I don't like them normally. I only like them on a deluxe pizza. Number 90, can you knit or crochet? Can't do either of those things, to be honest. 91, best room for a fireplace. I'd have to say either a living room or a bedroom, because I think it would be kind of awkward having a fireplace in a bathroom, or actually having a fireplace outside would be cool too. So I guess I can't just say living room or bedroom. Outside is cool too. 92, do you want to get married? Honestly, someday if I find the right person, which I have my doubts about it happening, but if I do find the right person one day and I fall in love and we have a great relationship together, then yeah, totally, I want to get married one day. 93, if married, how long have you been married? Well, I'm not married, so I can't answer that question. 94, who was your high school crush? I had 2 high school crushes. One was Christina Visley, and 2 was Kelly Rubos, and they were both really pretty, really popular girls, but they weren't rude like most popular kids I knew in school. They were always nice to me. They always talked to me and they would talk to me and hang out with me, even though I wasn't one of the popular kids. I was kind of like semi-popular, and what I mean by that in high school is I was both popular and unpopular at the same time. I was in the divide, meaning that I hung out with popular kids, but I also hung out with unpopular kids. And yeah. Question number 95, do you cry and throw a fit until you get your own way? I used to do this a lot when I was a kid, but I don't do it anymore. But I know my nephew Dylan definitely does when he doesn't get his own way, and he's probably gonna get mad at me for saying that, but yeah, he does. Almost 20, wow, it's only almost 25 minutes again. I'm gonna have to stop this one more time, but the third part will be the last part of this vlog, so I'll be back in another minute. Hello again, everybody. Part 3 of this vlog, part 3, and when I left off, I was talking about my question number 95, do you cry and throw a fit until you get your own way? And like I said, I used to when I was a kid, though I don't anymore, and my nephew Dylan does still do that, even though he's like 15 now, 14 or 15 now. So yeah, sorry if I offend you, nephew, by saying that about you. But yeah, I just thought I'd throw that up there. 96, do you have kids? No, I do not have kids, obviously, because I'm not married and I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't see how I could have kids. 97, do you want kids? One day I'd like kids. I'd like to have twins with somebody, or a boy or a girl. If I ever manage to find the right person and fall madly in love, I'd love to have kids one day, but not until I'm at least like 35, maybe 40, and then it'd be nice to settle down with kids. 98, what's your favorite color? My favorite color, honestly, is black. The shirt I'm wearing is black. I don't know if it shows up as black in this video. And the lenses in my glasses are black. I've just always been a fan of the color black. And some people say that black is a shade, but I consider it to be a color. And black is the one color I like wearing more than any color, so it's basically my favorite color. Just like red and blue are my other favorite colors. But yeah, my favorite color is obviously black. 99, do you miss anyone right now? Yes, I miss a lot of people right now. Friends, family, people I used to hang out with before I moved to Midland. I miss on a regular basis when I'm not able to hang out with them. And yeah, basically the short answer to that is yes, I do miss a lot of people right now, and I miss getting letters from my pen pal Harley. Haven't gotten one of them or a package from her in a long time. Hope to hear from her soon. But yeah, anyway, with that 99th question, that brings me to the end of the 99 questions. I hope you enjoyed this vlog and enjoyed learning some more stuff about me that you didn't already know. And yeah, like I said, I challenge all of you out there to do the 99 question vlog. All 99 questions will be in the description of this video, along with a link to the YouTube family that challenged me to do this 99 question tag, Love, Live, and Play. A link to their page will be in the description. If you have the chance, go check them out, and if you enjoy their videos, subscribe to their page. They're relatively new to the YouTube universe, so I figured I'd pretty much not only do this vlog, but also do for the 99 question thing, but also do it to promote their page, because I think they have a really great page, and I have a lot of faith in it. I think it'll become one of the it'll become one of the best pages on YouTube one of these days, and I wouldn't be saying that if I didn't believe it. But anyway, this has been another edition of XX Vlogs of Maxx. I'm Max Callan, and this has been Maximum Vlogging Entertainment. Anyway, goodbye everybody. Hope you all have a great day. Bye for now.